Welcome back, everybody, to day 11 of learning SQL. We're back at it again, 11 days in a row, and we've learned a ton in the process. Today, we're going to talk about the coalesce function in SQL and how it is used. As you can see down below, I have this little table. This is the items table. These are all the items that exist in our store. And we have three things: eggs, milk, and butter. We have our primary key here. And for the price, we have $5, $4, and $7. So these are the prices of the items. And then we have any discounts that we can apply to the items for the final price. So we have a $1 discount on eggs, no discount on milk, and a $3 discount on butter. Now, if we wanted to generate a table that had the name of the item and then the final price, which would be the price minus the discount, how would we do that? Well, traditionally, we would just go ahead and select the name of the item, and then we would go ahead and create a column that would have the price minus the discount, right? And then we would say from the items table. Now, if we run this, I want you to take close attention to what's happening here. So if we were to calculate this ourselves, eggs should have a final price of $4 because $5 minus $1 discount is $4. Milk has no discount, null, so it should be $4. And then butter should be $7 minus a $3 discount for $4. So all three items should cost $4. But if we run this, as you can see, what we get returned here is eggs, $4, milk, null, and then butter, $4. So why are we getting null here? Well, if we go back to the table, and we select everything from the items table, you can see that because we have null here for our discount, we cannot use null in a mathematical calculation. It's going to return null, as you saw when we ran that query. So what we need to do is we need to use the coalesce function to go ahead and replace any instances of null with 0. So let's go ahead and go back quickly here to our query. And when we use coalesce, what it's going to do is you can provide it an unlimited amount of arguments. And what it's going to do is it's going to go down the arguments and return the first non-null argument. And it's going to keep going until it finds a non-null argument. If all of the arguments are null, then it will go ahead and return null. So let's go ahead and use it here. So we'll say coalesce, then we'll say discount. And keep in mind that if we were to plug in values for discount, we would have $1, we would have null, and then we would have 3. But what we want to do is add on a 0. So essentially what this is going to do, and let me add this last little parentheses here, is it's going to go through, and every time we go to pull the discount amount, we're going to use the coalesce function, and it's going to say if there's a discount amount, for example, with this first item ID, which is $1, it's going to choose $1 because that is the first non-null value. However, in the instance of milk, the discount is null. So it's going to skip over null and pick the first non-null argument here, which is 0. So it will then replace null with 0. And then if we have, for example, butter, the discount's 3. So it's just going to stop here at discount and choose 3 because that's the first non-null value. Okay, so let's go ahead and run this now. And you can see that we have eggs, $4, milk, $4, and butter, $4. And that is because that coalesce function went ahead and replaced null with 0 so we could correctly calculate the price minus the discount and not use null. So this is just a nice, simple example of how we can use coalesce. Join us tomorrow for day 12, where we'll keep digging deeper into SQL and learning even more. Catch you back tomorrow.